Yes, I do have a type when it comes to my lashes, okay? I admit it. Hey guys, what's going on? If you're new here, welcome. My name is BrittanyNichole, and today I'm sharing with you my favorite drugstore false lashes. So I love drugstore lashes for a number of reasons. One, it's easy access. When I recommend something to you, I don't want you guys to always have to go online and order it. You can drive to your local Walmart, Target, CVS, whatever you've got going on, and pick up all of these lashes, and they're affordable. I cannot fathom spending $20, $30 on lashes that you rip off your face and throw down, and then sometimes, if you guys are like me, you find them on your cat or your dog walking around, okay? I cannot imagine spending $20 to $30 on that, especially when you're working with lashes that hold up really well from the drugstore. I only use Kiss lashes from the drugstore. They flatter my eyes, they suit my eyes, they work for me, but that might be different from person to person. You might be more of an Eldrige girl, you might be more of an Ardell girl. Kiss lashes for me just happen to work really well. It's the shape, obviously. I have a more rounded eye, and I think that theirs tend to be a little more rounded, so I can really just kind of use my lash applicator, plop it down, and I don't have to mess around too much, whereas some other style lashes, some other brands, I really do have to kind of break up the lash line and work with it. I like to make it as easy as possible. So Kiss works for me, but that'll depend on you. You're just gonna have to experiment with different brands. I also love Kiss quality. I think they last a really long time. I can make my false lashes last up to like 10 times if I don't lose them. And they have a number of different styles. They have triple push-up, naked drama, ever easy lashes, blooming lashes, faux mink lashes. So I think they have the widest variety when it comes to different kind of styles, and we all have different shape eyes, so what works for me might not work for you. Always keep that in mind on YouTube. What looks super like intense on me, like these lashes, might look super natural on you. So keep that in mind when you're taking like YouTuber recommendations. Eye shapes, face shapes, eye sizes, all that stuff kind of comes into play. So I just want to share with you guys a lot of different styles from most natural to like most intense in this video today. I'm also sharing with you my favorite lash glues, my favorite tools, and how I kind of blend everything in so it looks like as natural as possible. So I did try filming this video by trying all these on and talking through it, and my eyes were just a wreck. I was crying, my mascara was flaking. It was just too much to do in one video, so I decided to just talk through it. But please let me know down below if you guys have any questions. I try to read and respond to each and every one of you, so I will definitely try to respond if you have questions on any of these. But again, this is just kind of a starting point if you guys are new to lashes or experienced and you just want to kind of see some different styles here. So if you are interested in seeing my favorite drugstore lashes, go ahead and keep watching. You see this coffee right here? I physically drove 3 minutes to my local Starbucks to buy this coffee, okay? My assistant didn't bring it to me. My Instagram husband didn't bring it to me. I drove myself to Starbucks to buy this coffee for myself that I am going to drink. What a non-glamorous life. All right, you guys, we have a lot to get through in a very short period of time. I don't want this to be like a 30-minute long video, so I'm gonna try to go over this high level, and if you guys have any questions at all, just comment down below. I try to respond to each and every one of your comments. So we're gonna be going from most natural to most intense on my eyes, but like I said in the beginning, that totally depends on you, your eye shape, and what your eyes kind of look like. So anyway, getting started here, I have the Kiss Ever Easy Lashes in medium combo. These are the lash trios, and I have an entire video on this. I love these. I think these are the absolute best lashes for beginners. I'm gonna open these up so I could show you up close what they look like. So like I said, I have the medium combo. So the first 2 rows are short and the second 2 rows are medium. These are very natural. They are the best to use if you are a beginner when it comes to lashes because it's very hard to mess up. I prefer lash trios to individuals because I just think it gets the job done faster, and then you could just cut these up if you needed to. Like if you needed to add just one, you could just cut it up, pop it on the outer corner, inner corner, whatever you like. I like these because you can truly customize these to whatever shape you want. If you like more of a like flirty cat eye longer corner, you could go in with the mediums on the outer corner and then taper it off as you went in. If you like more of a spiky look like I do, you could go like medium short. It's completely customizable and very, very easy to use. So these are definitely what I recommend to beginners. I've used this on so many brides. They look really, really natural, but they just kind of amplify a look. It's not gonna look like crazy like false lashes. You could probably even get the same effect with your mascara. It just kind of adds some like volume to your lashes and looks stunning. So definitely check these out if you're a beginner and you like more natural lashes. They also come in like extra short and short, and they come in like a dark black version. So lots and lots of variety with these babies. All right, you guys, next up we have the Kiss Blooming Lash in Peony, another natural, very, very beginner friendly eyelash. So let me take these out and get them up close so you could see. As you can see, the lash band is very, very small. They are very comfortable. They will last all day and you will not be irritated. I like these because they don't look too intense on the eyes, but you can kind of wear them with a glamorous look. I wore these lashes with all of my Tati Beauty tutorials and they looked beautiful. They allow the eyeshadow to still kind of be the focus of the look, but they just intensify the lashes. I prefer a lash that's longer on the middle and tapered out on the outer corner and inner corner. That just happens to flatter my eye shape the best. I have a very like small inner corner, so when my lashes are too long in the inner corner, they kind of touch up here and they irritate me throughout the day. These won't do this. Again, very beginner friendly because they are so lightweight and they're not too intense. So if you go in and you kind of like stick them in the wrong area, they're very, very moldable. Some lashes are a little more difficult to work with, like the ones I have on today are in this and I'll talk about it, but they're a little more difficult. You really kind of have to be precise when you apply them. Otherwise, like it's gonna look wonky and it's gonna like be up here and then down here. These, if you do apply them incorrectly, because the lash band is so like flexible basically, you can kind of work with them a little bit more. So really like these for beginners, and I like these for natural looks all the way to intense looks like I had with the Tati palette. So check these out. Both of these lashes, the Kiss Ever Easy and the Peony, I think are like $4 at CVS. You can probably get them cheaper at Walmart as well. All right, so moving into the more intense style lashes. To start, we have the Kiss Muse lashes. This is a 2-pack. This is what they look like. I'm gonna get them out of this container and show you up close. All right, so as you can see, these are a little more intense. They're a little more dark black. The lash band is definitely more intense than the prior, and it does have kind of a mink effect. So it's kind of competing with like the Lily Lash, Huda Beauty Lash, but these are very, very comfortable. It actually says on the back that you can use them up to 10 times, and I honestly think you can. Because the lash band is a little more intense, typically you get more use out of this. They're very, very comfortable. They have a beautiful curl to them, and they just give you the most beautiful, soft, glamorous look when you put them on. I find I can pull these off with natural looks and more intense looks. I love that they have a 2-pack of these because I think they're a good seller. I think a lot of people like these lashes. So this was $10, so each one was basically $5, and if you get them on sale, that's even better. They're super flattering on my eyes. They have a very rounded shape. All of the Kiss lashes have a little more of a rounded shape, which flatters my eyes really well, which is why I think I like these. And you don't have to apply liner with these since it has a little bit more of an intense lash band. You don't need to apply liner, and it kind of gives you the liner effect as long as you really kind of get it in the right place on your lash line. I try to apply my lashes like right in that fold where your lashes grow from, you know what I'm talking about, and then like your lid starts. That's where I apply these, and I don't even need liner, so I don't need to take up any more space on my lid. So I really like these, again, for natural days. More intense days, they work both ways for me. All right, next up we have the Kiss Lash Couture Triple Push-Up Collection in Corset. This is actually what I am wearing on my eyes today. The only reason I did that is because I accidentally bought 2 of them, but I'm not mad at it because I absolutely love these. I've worn them in so many videos in the past. I really like these because they're voluminous, they are lengthening, and they have, again, just the most beautiful curl. This to me is like a Kardashian lash, if that makes sense. Like, they typically, like you could see when I look forward like this, they typically wear lashes that just have like the spikes coming through like every so often, and I think it just kind of accentuates like the almond shape of my eye, and I love it. As you can see, I have nothing on my eyes today. I just have a very strong red lip and a strong lash, and I love that, especially around this time for holiday time. So I can wear it like I mean, this isn't a natural look, but like with no eyeshadow, and then I can wear it with eyeshadow as well because, and this is the reason why I like more spiky lashes, you can still see the eyeshadow through the spikes. Since I have hooded eyes, a lot of times you can't see my shadow at all. So when I wear lashes, I like to either wear like a shorter lash or a lash that is kind of spiky so you can see the eyeshadow through, if that makes sense. So the whole claim with these like triple push-up lashes is that it's like 3 style of lashes and 1 lash band. So I'm trying to show you, you can kind of see how like it has like stacked lashes. That's why it's like a triple push-up, because they have different lashes stacked up, which I think is so beautiful. Again, the lash band is really nice. These are a little more difficult to apply than the prior I talked about. The lash band on this is thin. Again, it kind of gives you that like liner effect, but it's thin, so you really kind of need to make sure you're going in and coating the lash band with these guys. And again, if you do go in with these in the wrong position, since the lash band is a little larger, you're gonna have to kind of take it off and reapply it. It's not as moldable as like the peony lashes are, so just be a little more careful with that. If you're a beginner, I wouldn't start with this. I would definitely start with the Ever Easy lashes or the peony. But once you get the hang of these are just so beautiful. I love that they're not super long, so it's not like hitting my hood up here or anything like that. It gives me the most gorgeous curl. I love that it's kind of wispy and it's also kind of spiked at the same time. And I really like that it's longest in the center rather than the outer corner and inner corner. So really like these. Again, I can wear them on days like this, or I could wear them on super intense eyeshadow days. All right, last up, I have 2 lashes from the Kiss Naked Drama collection, Lacy and Chiffon. Let me get up close and show you what these look like. So Chiffon is obviously the longest I've shown you today, but for some reason they work when I have no makeup on at all. Lacy, to me, I can only wear when I have like intense eyeshadow on. Otherwise, I think it's too intense. That is probably because it's the only pair I'm sharing with you today that has a longer outer corner than center. Chiffon still has a longer center, which is why I can kind of get away with chiffon when I have no makeup on, but Lacy I only wear when I have like a full-on intense eyeshadow look on. So these are really pretty. Again, so comfortable. The Naked Drama collection I can wear all day long. Like, these are intense, but they are not in any way uncomfortable throughout the day, which I love. I really like to wear chiffon on those like effortless glam days. Again, it's gonna be like focus on the eyes, focus on the lashes with these, but they are so pretty. Same with Lacy. I just like Lacy with more of my intense days. So that is it as far as the lashes. I know I went through that kind of fast, so again, just let me know if you have questions down below. I just want to make sure I cover everything because a lot of you have had a lot of lash questions in the last few days. So when it comes to lash glue, we're obviously transitioning on. I, again, am a one brand kind of girl. I really only like Duo when it comes to lashes. I don't know if that's because Duo is what I started with when I did makeup. I used to always buy my Duo at MAC. I don't even think they had it at the drugstore until like a handful of years ago. But I've tried a number of different brands. I've tried the Kiss like lash glue as well. I'm not a fan of that. I'm only a fan of the Kiss lashes, not the lash glue. So for Duo, I've tried a couple of different things. I've tried the latex free, don't like that at all. Latex free has like a brush applicator, which is the same as the Kiss, and I just don't like the brush applicator. I don't think it gets enough product on, so don't recommend that. I do, however, recommend the Kiss Quick Set Strip Lash Adhesive. This has been amazing. I think they just started selling this a couple months ago. I accidentally bought the black first. I didn't see that it said black. Like, I didn't realize it was a black container. I don't know what was going through my head, but I do not recommend black lash glue. I just think it's like a recipe for disaster. If you make any kind of mistake, it's definitely going to show. So I never used this. I only used it the first time I got it and was like, oops, big mistake. But then I found the clear version. It's amazing. It truly is ready to go after like 10-15 seconds of applying it. It does have a paddle applicator, so it's a little bit different, but I love it because it applies more than like the brush, like the Kiss and the Duo latex free. This must have latex in it since it doesn't say latex free, but that doesn't bother me. If you were bothered by latex, maybe you would like the Duo, and obviously you can't wear this, so check out Duo and Kiss. I've heard good things about that, but this is just the absolute best for me. I think it's amazing. It does get kind of nasty around the area right here, but that's okay. I can just wipe that off. I love this. It is my absolute favorite. And then when it comes to the lash trios, or if you were gonna go in with any kind of individual lash, I would recommend getting the standard duo. That's what I use. I plop a little out on usually like the just container part, plop a little bit and dip them in. I do like to let this sit for like a minute and a half though before I dip the lash trios in there. Or if you were gonna use this on your strip lash, you definitely wanna let it sit for a little while because this needs some time. So I just don't know why everybody wouldn't want to use the quick set one if they were using this. So check this out. I'm not even sure if everybody knows this is around, but it is amazing. Okay, a couple other things. This has been a godsend. I got this from Makeup Forever. This is a lash applicator. So as you can see, it's a little bit different than your standard tweezers. Lash applicators are way easier for me to apply my lashes. It changed the game for me. You can really kind of, let me just take one off here so you guys can see. You can really just kind of grab the lash with these and get a good hold on it and place it exactly where you want to place it, or if you wanted to like hold it on the outer corner or something like that. I find with the tweezers, you just don't have as much control. So tons and tons of brands sell lash applicators now. You don't have to buy it from Makeup Forever, but that's a game changer. So look into getting that. And then of course you're gonna need something like a little pair of scissors to cut them down. Most lashes are gonna be too long unless you have very large eyes. All lashes I cut down. So you'll wanna check out some, I don't even know where I got these. I think I took these from my mom when I was like 15 years old and they've made it. But I think every like Kiss, Revlon, tons of brands have little lash scissors. Couple other things I recommend when it comes to lashes, the Sigma E06 Winged Liner Brush and the Sigma Liner are the absolute best. I have a whole video on this. I'll link it down below on like how I apply winged liner. These are the tools I use. I always try to at least go over the lash band, especially like the corset lashes. They do have a little bit of a like shine on the lash band, which I don't like. So I'll top over it with this, and the E06 brush, especially with hooded eyes, is amazing. It is so tiny. I also have a coupon code with Sigma. It's just BrittanyNichole. I'll leave it down below as well. But check these out to really blend your lashes. That makes all the difference. After you apply it, just top over with a little bit of gel liner. I prefer that over like a liquid liner because liquid liners for me are just usually a recipe for disaster. So I have a lot more control when it comes to gel liner, and the Sigma is so easy to use. It actually doesn't dry out very fast at all, and it's super black. I used Wicked. So I don't use the liquid side very often. I do every once in a while of the Tarteist double take eyeliner, but I do use the pencil side. You can use whatever you want, and you just want to really make sure you go in and apply a black liner to your upper waterline. If you don't, you're gonna see like kind of a nudish type of color, and it's not going to make the lashes look as blended. So make sure you're going in, ooh, I almost poked myself in the eye, and just blending this into your waterline. And even if you can, I would definitely do this before you apply your lashes, kind of blend it right up into the lashes so there's no patches of skin showing. And then I always just top that off as well. I know it's a lot of steps, but it's what works for me. I just top it off with a black liner. This is just from a Wet n Wild set. I always do that at the end just to make sure everything is blended and looks good. And then I throw usually a nude liner in my lower waterline, and then you'll definitely want to make sure you apply a mascara either before or after. I usually do both. I do before and after. I'm trying to look for it right now. Where are you? Mascara. Literally sitting right in front of me. I go in with my Maybelline Snapscara. I find that it doesn't flake at all, and it's very buildable. So what I usually do is I'll apply a coat of mascara lightly. Don't go intense. Don't go in with 2, 3, 4 coats, just one coat to really kind of coat those lashes. And then I really focus on the inner corner. So where my lashes, my false lashes stop, you can still see a little bit of my natural lash peeking through. And so I really kind of focus on that area with my mascara, and then I just kind of beef up the lower lashes. Then I'll apply my mascara. Then I'll go in with one more coat of this just to make sure everything is super blended. And then I take my Makeup Forever lash applicators after it's very dry, and I just kind of like really squeeze them together. Is that not so good for your natural lashes? Probably, because sometimes it does kind of hurt when I take them off, but I just think it makes it look a lot more blended. And then of course at the end, when everything is really nice and dry, I'll give them a little curl. I don't go all the way down to like my natural lashes usually, because then you run the risk of like pulling off the glue. So I'll kind of do it like halfway through, give it a nice curl. Again, almost poked my eye to make sure everything is blended, and then you are good to go. So that was a mouthful. I know that was a lot of information, but I just wanted to give you as much information as I possibly could in this video. Lashes can be challenging, so let me know if you guys have any questions, as always, down below. Otherwise, if you're interested in seeing any more videos from me, please, wow, my voice is starting to go. I've been talking too long. Otherwise, if you're interested in seeing any more videos from me, please subscribe. It means the absolute world to me. Give me a follow on Instagram as well. I'll leave that down here if you're interested in seeing my animals. Stanley, Theo, and George, they are all over my Instagram. I also let you know always on Instagram first when I post a video here on YouTube, because sometimes YouTube doesn't want to let you know. So thank you again for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.